if that's really a name. I also have a contest review for you today because he didn't quite make it yesterday on Facebook Live because, well, family showed up and I couldn't do it. So if you're familiar with what I've been talking about recently, there is a calendar. And it is at giveawayrocket.com/calfree. And you can see when I'm planning to go live. Now, this live isn't actually on that calendar. It's on my members calendar. But to make things easier, I decided to come here instead of going there. So hopefully some of you show up. Members are welcome. Non-members are welcome. I posted in several places that I was going live. Sorry, it's not on the calendar. It's not on that free calendar right there. I also have... Kind of makes me wonder because nobody's shown up yet. I assume people are there. Let me know if you're there. There's a training calendar at giveawayrocket.com/caltrain. Sounds like California train, doesn't it? I'm just a little surprised that the little number showing me how many people are here is 0. So I'm going to check to make sure it's working. So if I click there, then it shows that I'm live. Look at that. Oh, it says 3 people. Maybe the number's just not working. So I'm going to check to make sure it's working. So I'm going to close that. So I'm not distracting myself. Good golly, it opened all sorts of windows. It says, golly, look at all, no wonder. Oh, it opened all the places where I'm live. That's why. Sorry. Okay, now, the reason we're here is to answer any questions that you may have about running contests. And in the meantime, it's kind of annoying that I can't see that number. Because I'd like to know how many people are here and that there's people watching, right? But in the meantime, this morning, Akshay popped into my messenger. And there's a cat trying to come in my room. So, Akshay, and I apologize if I'm not saying that correctly. It's the cat brigade. Popped into my messenger with a question because he wanted to know about traffic. How to get traffic to come to his campaign. And he said my conversion rate is 10%. So, of course, I asked him to see the page. Now, he didn't tell me much about the campaign, so I popped over to his page, and I gave him some kind of brutal feedback, which is kind of the way I go these days. It's kind of... I noticed when I turned, like, 50, that I started giving more non-sugar-coated, shall we say, feedback. Hey, yes, he says, I'm saying it correctly. Look at that. Let me make this go away. Yes, you were saying it correctly. Thank you. Good you're here. So, you can ask questions while we're going through this. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you giving me permission to talk about this. Because I'm going to be a little brutal, like I was in Messenger. My Messenger's over on that window. So when he asked about traffic, I didn't know anything about the campaign. And that's my first tip. Look at your page as if you know nothing about the offer. Now, he did mention that he was driving people through social media and stuff to this page. And I don't know what that social media looks like. The assumption is, when you look at your own landing page, assume you know nothing about it. So wipe your brain, put on your hat that says, I know nothing about this campaign. See, I pulled out a hat. All right, go out the door. I'm going to close it. you have to look at it as if you're somebody who knows nothing. Now, if you're getting a 10% conversion rate, pardon me, many marketing people would say that's great. Some up-viral people might say it's not so great, but let's find out why. So the first issue is going to be, assume you don't know what the offer is. Assume you're somebody who doesn't know what your offer is or anything else. They're coming in as virgins, so to speak. And I know this is hard to do because you're invested, you know the product, you know what the offer is. But you have to look at it as if somebody's coming in with no clue. And you have like 3 to 5 seconds to get them to go, hell yes, I want that. Now, of course, you may be bringing warm traffic. Like, part of my advice was for him to go into Facebook groups and start building reputation, get those administrators of those groups to let you talk about your offer, and then bring them over here. So they're kind of warm people. But you have to assume that the people hitting your landing page know nothing. And now, because the door's closed, I'm getting warm. Alright, so what the heck is Akshay's offer? I'm going to share my screen. So I have I don't know anything about this hat on. And I'm going to share my screen. And I'm going to make sure that you guys can see it. Looks like you can. So, beautifully designed page. I love this page. This looks really nice. So I'm going to stick around because it doesn't look like some hokey amateur faker thing, right? Pardon me. So it's a watch. Soon on Kickstarter is what I see kind of fast. I see this title, but just between you and me, Akshay, I think I would rather you say this is the best frickin' watch for watch enthusiasts, and then maybe mention then what it's called down here in the, because the first thing that I see is Seabourn 500M, and my viewer hat says, I don't know what that is, and that's the first most important thing. Where's the pain point? Where's the reason that I want this thing if I don't know what it is? Granted, I see it, right? I see what it is. But why are you starting with Seabourn 500M rugged tool? I don't know. I don't understand that. It's a watch for enthusiasts. Rugged tool watch? Is that, that phrase bothers me. So I'm giving you live feedback on your marketing pitch. A unique opportunity to secure a sublime Swiss-made diver designed for every occasion. So I assume you mean diving watch. Offering incredible value at an affordable price. Okay. Alright, so it says launching soon on Kickstarter. Sign up now for the lifetime of the launch day limited deal of up to 40% off. Okay, I'm still not that excited. Are you coming back in the room, kitty? I see, I just have a new door on my office, so they're not sure what's going on. Joanne is here. Hi, Joanne. Joanne is one of my contest entry fans. She's a sweeper. Love Joanne because she always gives me really good feedback about how to see a contest or something from another view. So I said to Akshay, hey Akshay, what you ought to be doing is getting people really excited about this launch coming up on Kickstarter by offering as a giveaway. To which he replied, oh, I am doing that. I am doing a giveaway. If you get 150 points, then you're entered in the giveaway. And I said, whoa, where's my sound? Here it is. Wait a minute. Hold on. Where's the conversation about you're giving one of these away, or two of these, or whatever the offer is? There is nothing other than, hey, sign up now. So you're asking about a 10% conversion rate. I'm not converting because you've told me nothing about the offer so far. I'm going to show my face. Hi. I like that you can, because I get rather emphatic about this. So if I scroll down, there's all kinds of really good information about the watches, the pretty views. This is, again, a really well-designed page. Love it. Love the page. It's great as a sales page, but that's not what's going on here. Well, I don't even know if it's a sales page yet. I mean, there's information, there's specification, there's testimonials. All of this is awesome. I almost thought that said Planet Mitch for a second. But if I click on sign up now, hurry, crowdfunding soon. Why? That's not my excitement, right? Where's the, hey, you can win one of these? Neil's here. Hi, Neil. Thanks for commenting. Sign up now to access the launch day limited deal up to 40% off. Again, that means nothing to me. I mean, I kind of might be interested in 40% off, but I'm not sure that's really what your offer needs to be. You told me privately there's a giveaway. Where's the mention of, hey, you can win one of these? Where's the value proposition? Right now, you're going to notify me of a launch. Okay, maybe 10% of the people will sign up for that, which is the number you gave me. Joanne, who is my great feedback person, because Joanne is like, why would I sign up? There's nothing for me. Now, again, if you're a watch enthusiast, maybe you're going to sign up because you're curious. Maybe you're going to say, all right, I want to know more. Maybe I want to hear about the launch. But so far, I'm not jumping for it, right? I know I'm not your target market. But at the same time, I think you need to be offering more to get people to be really excited. And you said, Akshay told me, there's a giveaway here somewhere. Now, I have not been past this point, so I'm going to enter to see what happens next. So, PMR is my email address, and I'm going to click submit. Thank you for subscribing. Now this is an UpViral widget, right? Look, now you tell me you want to win this awesome watch for free. I'm gonna. I've gotten very tired of this. This is Mitch's personal preference. I'm gonna make sure you can still see me. There we are. Oh, I don't need Joanne's comment. Bye, Joanne, or thank you. Why would I say, and how many watch it? So I'll get to your comment in a second, Joanne. Here's this phrase, and I know this is on the sample of stuff. Want to win this awesome watch for free? There's passive voice in English, and there's active voice. This is very passive. This is, and maybe that's what you want, because everybody has their own style, but I would much rather you say, win this awesome watch, than, hey, do you want to win? Maybe you kind of, sort of, maybe you want to be offered, and maybe sort of, is the way it comes across to me. It doesn't come across as, this is really freaking great offer, you got to sign up. I would much rather you be more powerful, more connected, more exciting than, want to win this awesome watch for free? And I know that's on just about all of the templates, and it drives me bonkers. Thank you for subscribing. even the thank you here, to me, is the wrong message. Congratulations, you're going to be notified. Thank you for subscribing is kind of passive, right? You're going to be so excited about this. Get me pumped up. Share this on social media to enter the contest. This is where I get really kind of angry about this. Wait a minute. What do you mean? I have to share to enter the contest? What do you mean I have to share? I'm sorry. I'm out. I'm not going to share this at all because, number one, I want to be... Well, I'm not in the contest yet, so I'm pissed. I'm mad. I'm angry that you didn't even tell me there's a contest. And now you want me to enter a contest, but you haven't even told me what it is. Oh, okay. Want to win this awesome watch for free? No, I don't. You've given me no incentive to do any of this. Why would I bother to share this on Facebook? Sorry, I'm being my brutal self, but if I'm not brutal, you're not going to understand that you can do much better with this, and you can get your conversion rates in the 20, 30, 40% range. And I'm going to toot my own horn, like I do. My conversion rates average about 35%. Why are you only getting 10%? Well, and this is a good point. Let me put this up here. Joanne said, I think I know what he's thinking. He only wants to watch people that he considers solid leads. Yes, but I totally hear you on that, and I think that's possibly part of the message. But the other side of that, Joanne, is that he's assuming that only watch people are getting here. And he's getting them excited about the Kickstarter without really getting them excited. And he's then telling them there's a contest without really getting them excited about it. And so, what's the number one thing, if you've ever watched me? Let me do this. Now I've added some stuff to my slide deck kind of stuff, and I know it's in here somewhere.
Huh?
That's not the right one. Sorry. It's in here somewhere. I got to get more familiar with my new materials. Anyway, I get flustered when my thing doesn't work the way I want it to work. But the number one reason why, and Joanne will tell you this, the number one reason that people don't do the sharing side of this is that they want to be the only person in the contest, right? I wish I had that. It's so ingrained in people that if you have an opportunity to win something, you only want one person in the pot, right? You might want 2 or 3 people so other people have a, quote, fair chance. But realistically, in a contest, you only want one person in the fishbowl. You don't want a whole bunch of other people. So why would I bother to share? We have to break through the fear of sharing. People don't want to share this contest because they don't want other people to enter. Joanne says, yup. Let me post that. Oh, let me post that one. I mean, it's not rocket science here. But most people who are entering or creating contests or referral programs have never thought how difficult it is to get people to share. And here you are, Akshay, I had to think of your name. Here you are, and I'm brutal about this, but here you are saying share this on social media just to be entered. Big fat no. No. You want to make it frickin' easy for people to enter, and you want to give them rewards for entering, and you want to get them excited about sharing, And right now, what you're doing is you're telling them, no, don't share it. Because it's. Whew, I hope I'm not too brutal. I hope you understand. Oh, and the comments covering up my face. I hope you understand that I'm doing this with tough love, right? The reason people don't share these things is because you're not giving them enough incentive. So there's some points on here. What does it do for me? Why would I try to earn points? You're not explaining anything here. Nobody's going to do this. You got to kick them in the butt and tell them what to do and tell them how to do it and why they want to do it. Right. Something else you said, by the way, Joanne. What was that? You said, and how many watch enthusiasts are going to see this? Well, that's what he's struggling with, right? He's not getting enough traffic in the first place. Now, if he goes to watch groups on Facebook and maybe some contest sites, he can get some leads that way. But frankly, nobody's going to share this. Nobody. I mean, you told me, Akshay, privately that they have to get 150 points just to be entered in the contest. Where is my sound? I don't have a sound for that. How about this one? And that one doesn't work. Ah!
Danger!
Yeah, danger, because nobody wants to share. Nobody wants to do any of this. And 150 points. I can only get 5 points here and 2 points here and 2 points here. Pinterest says no points. How am I supposed to get to 150? I know how to get 150, and you're going to ask people to refer other people, but unless you're giving 100 points per pop, there's no way I'm going to get that many. So I'm not going to try. And Akshay, I'm not trying to be mean to you. I'm just trying to tell you, this is what people like Joanne, who are contest people that understand the process in the first place, much less the people who don't understand the process, they're going to get to this page and they're going to go, huh? I don't get it. And they're gone. You got to get people to understand what's going on. Joanne says, give me extra chances to win, to share, gimme. And you have to explain to people, yeah. I mean, you're not telling them that these 5 points down here do anything for them. So I'm going to click this just for fun. You don't even tell them what this is. Why would I copy this? You're not telling them anything. The progress, of course. Oh, here's the 150. Why would I click this? This is one of the templates I absolutely hate in UpViral, by the way. Because nobody knows to click this progress. It doesn't look obvious that they need to click this. And by the way, how come I only have 1 or 0? I don't even get anything for entering my email address. You only need 150 more points. You'll get 1 for every visitor and 1 for every sign up. 1 point for every sign up? Oh my gosh. Sorry, Akshay. I'm rejecting this a bunch. They're gonna see that and go, how in the am I going to get 150 points? Huh? No offense, Akshay. No offense here. And I love you to death for letting me share this, because people, you're not the only one that does this. You are not the only one. Because the training inside of UpViral, and I'm going to give you a plug here for my own training, the training inside of these tools does not explain this stuff to you. You get no clue that you need to do this. 150 points, yeah, that sounds good. I don't want too many people to earn that, but wait a minute. Of course I do. I want people like Joanne to earn as many freaking points as she possibly can. And here's, Joanne, this is brilliant. In reality, nobody wins to watch. And that's the point that comes across is you don't want anybody to win. You don't want anybody to get this thing that you're offering, and therefore they walk away pissed, right? Oh, so they don't want anybody to win. They're not going to give this away. They're cheapskates. This is a rotten company. That's kind of the feeling that people get. You ought to be gloriously giving them all kinds of stuff. Give them as many freaking points as they want. Make it easy for them to share. Can you tell I get a little fired up about this? Oh, I'm still covering up my dang face. You can't see me. Can you tell I get a little fired up about this? Oh, man. And again, please, Akshay, don't think that I am angry at you. This is just a great example of what not to do. This is not how you run a contest that you're going to get people participating in. All right. If you don't want to take any of my classes, that's not the button I want to hit. I want to go over here, and I'm going to say this. I'm going to go to this page, and I'll put it in the comments, because I can do that now. If I do that, and I type in this, you should see a comment pop up that takes you to the Bunkie case study. And this is UpViral's case study. This is not mine. I did participate in the Bunkie campaign. Pardon me. I am currently helping the Bunkie guys on their current campaign. They've got over 80,000 freaking leads on their campaign because they're crushing it in terms of getting people to share. 80,000 people in their campaign, which is going to turn into cash. Notice they got 34,297 leads last year and had over $300,000 in sales. And David, the owner of the company, told me that they actually doubled that in the ensuing months afterwards. But David does an incredibly good job of getting people fired up. Joanne says, I enter each year. Joanne gets fired up. Joanne shares like crazy, don't you? If you want to do a campaign really well and crush it, duplicate this process. It's right there in front of your face. All of the steps are right here in this case study. If you don't want to do that, if you want somebody to guide you through that, send me a private message, and because on February 17th, this is the 6th, February 17th, I am launching my Win Together program again, season 4 of the Win Together program. And I will walk you through building the most awesome campaign ever. And we will build it starting in week 3. We will build your freaking campaign live. And you will launch it by week 4 or 5. And you will start getting leads because you're running an awesome campaign. The Win Together program is awesome. Joanne says, Bunkie's rule. And then she said, I'm a share whore. Now, those are her words, not mine. But Joanne is the perfect contestant. She's the perfect... she is the perfect example of what the kind of person you want in your campaign, because of that phrase right there. I'm a share whore. I still got my face covered up. But she learns. She enters contests all the time, but she sees what works and what doesn't work, and what gets her to share. She keeps doing those campaigns because she realizes the more she shares, the more chances she gets to win the campaign. She understands the process. I'm sorry, Akshay, but you have done nothing in this campaign to explain how I get to 150 points or why I even need to bother. I'm going to click on this. By the way, thank you, Joanne. Joanne said, Mitch is a contest guru. Listen to him. Thank you so much, Joanne. Your check is in the mail. All right, so here is your Facebook sharing message. And let me turn off that thing. Do you put on your hat, Akshay, and tell me if you're scrolling on Facebook and somebody shared this on their timeline with your hat that says here's my hat. I took my hat off because I was hot. I don't know anything about this campaign. I'm scrolling on Facebook. I know Joanne just said something, but I'm not going to look. You're scrolling on Facebook. Do you stop? If you're a watch enthusiast, you might stop because you see the watch. But then you read Audric Seabourn 500M. I'm done. I'm out because I don't know what that is. Most affordable automatic Swiss-made diver. Now, maybe those words make sense and they're really excited about that. But to me, where's the win one of these? Or where's the... You're trying to appeal based on price. And the vast majority, I think, of watch fanatics probably, they have some sensitivity to price, right? Obviously. Because there are some expensive watches out there. But what you're trying to appeal to them is purely on price. Is that the thing you want to be known for? I am a contester, but I follow Mitch so I know what happens behind the scenes. Thank you, Joanne. By the way, I buy stuff after I win. Lots of stuff. Thank you, Joanne. So, Joanne, if you were scrolling, and maybe you don't care about watches, but would this message grab you and make you think that there was a contest behind it? I know the answer is no. I mean, there is no contest, other than I happen to know that UpViral is a contest software tool. You're trying to sell me a watch without telling me that I could win one. This is, no offense, Akshay, but this is not going to work. It might get a watch enthusiast to stop and go, oh, well, I might click on that. But if it said, win this watch, wouldn't you as a watch enthusiast be more excited and click on it? As opposed to, oh, the only thing that I see on here is this affordable automatic Swiss-made diver. Okay, maybe I'm going to click there. Maybe I don't know a watch enthusiast from a hole in the ground. And maybe they do. Maybe I'm wrong. But split test this too. Find out what works. Talk to your avatar. Talk to your perfect watch enthusiast and find out if this would even stop them as they're scrolling. Joanne says, if I saw this, I would scroll by. She also says, I would assume that it is an advertisement. Yes, thank you. I'm going to ring the bell for that one. That was the other thing I was going to say. It looked like an ad. The most affordable automatic watch ever. Rings like an ad, smells like an ad. It's a duck. So, Akshay, I'm giving you the tough love. This is tough love. I assume the Twitter message looks the same. Hey, check it out. That's all you're going to say on Twitter? Hey, check it out? Sorry. LinkedIn. Oh, I have to log in. Forget it. Troy's here. Hi, Troy. Oops. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do that. I need a button for that. That's what I need. So, Akshay, please, please take this as tough love because I want you to have a much better campaign. And anybody else watching this, that's the reason I'm brutal. I want people to understand, especially with Joanne here. Thank you for showing up. You have to appeal to people. You can't just assume they know what's going on and that your offer is the most brilliant thing. You have to convince them of that, and you have to get them excited about that. That's what the Bunkie guy does. That's what David does in the Bunkie campaign, is he absolutely crushes excitement. Joanne is in a froth about winning that thing. Yes, it's a $9,000 product, but you don't have to have a $9,000 product to get 50,000, 100,000 leads. You just have to get people excited about it. I mean, I saw a campaign not too long ago that was a $50 Amazon gift card that got over 50,000 leads. It's the wrong product for the wrong market, but that's a whole other topic. You can do it if you get people excited. And right now, Akshay, I'm sorry, you're not doing that. You are not doing that at all. But how many friends does a watch enthusiast have? So how many people will see the post? Oh, that's a great point. Typically, in a campaign like that, it is difficult sometimes to get people to share, A, because they don't think they have enough friends that are going to see it, right? That's one of the problems that I do talk about in the Win Together program, how to address that stuff. But the other thing that you do is you give them the messenger and the email and the WhatsApp links so they can share it to one-on-one, because, Joanne, I can guarantee you the vast majority of watch enthusiasts know one or two or three other people. Right? If you go back to the points that he's offering, is 150 points. How are you going to get 150 people to come over to your campaign and sign up? The vast majority of watch owners don't know that many other watch enthusiasts. So nobody's going to win. There's never going to be enough points to get that happen. I'm sorry, not even win. You have to get 150 points just to be entered in the contest. Where's my sounds? That one doesn't work.
Danger, danger.
It's just too difficult. Joanne says, I have 3,500 following me on Twitter. Imagine if Joanne, which is a watch enthusiast, are 3,500 of those people. I mean, she posts about contests all the time. You would think she'd have a massive following because people like to enter contests, right? No one will get 150 points. I won't. Is my video stuttering? It is on my end, and I don't know why that is. Anyway, nobody's going to get 150 points just to be entered in the contest. It's not going to happen. I do know people who run contest sites. The one guy in my Fuji campaign got 1,700 people to sign up. And there are probably 10 people in that contest that got 150 or more to sign up. So it is possible. But you got to get those people freaking excited to get them to share it. Troy says, yes, it's stuttering. I bet that has something to do with sharing in multiple places. I'm gonna, because this is a brand new iMac that has 40 gigs of memory and it shouldn't be stuttering. So I'm gonna quickly glance. You guys can't see this. it's interesting because the processors aren't loaded, so it's not a processor issue. So anyway, thank you, Troy. Thank you for letting me know. And Joanne. Joanne said it too. Audio is fine. Great. So I came here to answer questions if anybody had any questions. Akshay, I really, really hope you don't take it personally. It's not personal. It's just that I get very excited about this stuff and passionate, and I know what works and what doesn't work. I have great people like Joanne who help me understand what works and what doesn't work. I do have training coming up if you want to take the training. I also just launched a class on just the planning side of things. Yeah, the video does seem fine now from my end. So it's kind of weird. I launch Activity Monitor and the video starts working, and now I'm getting counts, so I know how many people are here. So I have a class that you can just take on your own time for the planning side of things. That I walk you through, the important aspects of what the offer should be, how to get people to sign up, how to get people to share. All that kind of stuff is in my new class, which I launched just the other day, and I've had one person buy it so far. Woohoo! But I haven't told that many people about it, so, and I don't even have a fancy little freaking link like this one yet in my stream decks. So, private message me if you're interested in that planning class, or if you're interested in the Win Together class, which is going to start on February 17th, where I'm going to take all y'all through and build your campaign for you, with you. I'm not going to build it for you. I probably will build a campaign while I'm teaching the class, so you'll see me build one. Joanne says, I love this, he has the potential to have a great contest if he fixes it. Thank you for it. I'm not trying to sell Akshay my class, but for people, I mean, if you sat and watched what I talked about, you'll see that there's a lot of good advice that I've just given you on a platter, and I think, pat myself on the back, I think you would see that my message is worth listening to. So if I have training that's available, plug, then maybe you should sign up if you want to run a campaign that is going to crush it like David's does. Let me do this. Let me show you this one. I gotta flip this over, and I gotta do that, and where'd it go? It's this one, I think. So David, the Bunkie guy, was asked what worked so well. This was after last year's campaign. What's the number one thing he says there? Plug for Mitch. Mitch Onger's help. Second thing, big offer. Now, I said I don't think you need a big offer, but I think the offer has to be huge, right? In terms of excitement. It doesn't have to be huge in terms of price, but it has to be appealing and exciting and get them energized. Number 3, he said, audience. We zeroed in on the likely to buy crowd, and he's talking about Facebook ad targeting. And then the fourth one, which is labeled number 3, I did 7 live streams that are all about an hour long, explaining the product and the process to everyone with Q&As. He gets gobs and hundreds of people to watch his Facebook Lives. And they ask questions, and they talk to him about the product, and he gets them excited about the freaking product. The man is a genius. And yes, he's asked for my help, because he knows I know how to run contests. Let me also show you this one that David did. That wasn't the one I was thinking it was going to be. I have to have better titles. Hire Mitch, yes. If I go over to this one and I go to this one, this is what David posted last year on February 1st. Joanne says, and he sings. Yes, David sings, and he's really good. He's a musician. He plays guitar, has a band, all that kind of stuff. But this is February. This was February of last year. Happy to be part of this group. Last year I did a giveaway, and that was 2 years ago, where we gave away a $6,000 log cabin kit. Here's the underlined part. It went viral and launched our business for us. Joanne, you were in the very first one. As I recall, you said you entered the first campaign. So this is what he said about launching his business with the contest. He got 12,000 something leads in his first campaign. Last year he got 34,000. This year he's already over 80,000, and he still has 2 weeks, 10 days to go from today. David knows how to do a contest, and I'm helping. So there you go. There's some feedback. If you want to know how to run a contest the right way, let me know. I can help you make that happen. Akshay, I'd be happy to give you some advice. I've given you quite a bit of advice already for no charge. And I appreciate you letting me be kind of brutal about it. If you're still here, maybe you've gone away and feel dejected. That was not my intent. It's not personal. It's about doing the best thing for your audience, which means it's the best thing for you, which makes you happy, makes them happy. It's a win-win situation. Win, get it? Contest, win? Yeah. Bad puns are us. But that's why I call my program Win Together, by the way, because we're going to help your campaign work. You're going to feel like there's a win. The people who enter the contest, even if they don't win, they're going to win. They're going to be excited about it. And we're going to do it together. We're going to build your campaign as we go, as I teach you the right way to do it. I don't know why you wouldn't sign up for this. Let me refresh you. This one. Ooh. Your email list, according to the marketing experts, is worth $1 per lead per month. By now. From Custora, studying 72 million customers. 40 times as many purchases came from links in emails. I say it emphatically because it makes a big difference. And Joanne says, by the way, I buy stuff after I win. The comment really should be, because you've said this before, I buy stuff even if I don't win, right? Because you told me that you feel a bit more loyal to the company that offers a giveaway, that you have a chance to win something, than the competitor who doesn't. Competitor? I get a little excited about this stuff because I know this stuff works, and bless your heart if you're still here watching. Thank you for tuning in. Carolyn just appeared. Why am I not getting your live notifications? I don't know. Carolyn Willman is the contest queen. You need to follow her as well. Carolyn knows both sides of the process. She knows the contester side. She knows the promoter side. She's awesome. Pay attention to Carolyn. Joanne says, yeah, because I don't have to look for info. It is sent to my email. The thing I'm trying to say, Joanne, is that so many marketing people are all excited about Facebook and Facebook Messenger bots and all this other stuff, and yet this statistic rings in my head all the time. 40 times as many purchases come from links in emails than Facebook or Twitter. Carolyn, thank you for rechecking See First. I bless your heart. I actually have you on See First too. Anyway, if you're interested, if you're a business owner and know what you're selling, because I'm not going to teach somebody. I've been through this before. I've had people come to my training who don't know what they're selling. They haven't gotten sales yet. Their business isn't fully defined and they want to run a contest to build their leads. It's not going to work. Don't do it. Please, just don't do it. Come see me when you've got sales going and you want to quadruple them or 10x them or whatever number you want to pick. That's when we can start make it cook. Joanne says, Caroline. She's talking about Caroline. Why does some do that? She is my mentor. So, and buy Caroline's new book. I haven't gotten a copy yet, but she's got a new book out. I don't know what it's called. Sorry, but Caroline's got a new book. Contest Queen. Look her up on Facebook as the Contest Queen. Follow her, because she is awesome. Alright, so I have preached for an hour. Nobody's got any questions so far. I'll stall for another 20-30 seconds if you have a question. But I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you again to Akshay for letting me rip his campaign to shreds. It's a beautiful page. An absolutely beautiful design. And the watches look awesome. And he's got great testimonials. He's like Joanne said, he's got a great product. It's just the presentation of the offer that's not winning it. If you have any questions, pop them in really fast before I sign off. It's the awkward Facebook Live hang-up. If you have any questions, go ahead and pop them in. I'm going to sign off because it's been long enough. And I will catch you again. If you want to sign up for... I've got the wrong screen up. See, I did it again. You want to sign up to see when I go live, jump on that calendar, giveawayrocket.com, Cal free. And here is Carolyn's book, Contesting the Name It and Claim It game, just approved to printed proof. Should have them next week, mailing them out on the 18th. Woohoo! So that's Carolyn's book. We're going to find out more about that in the coming weeks. Thanks for tuning in. If you're not, get on the 365-day, the daily tips that I'm sending out. Thanks for tuning in. I will catch you again soon.